Okay, so I have to replace the knuckle on my tractor here. Here's the new one right here. You know what this is the steering knuckle. The difficulty I'm having today is that this part goes into this cylinder. This is actually a hydraulic cylinder from the power steering. So this is a hydraulic cylinder, and that threads into there, and then this is a lock nut. You see it right there. There's the lock nut that holds it in place. Everything's cool. Except I can't get this out. And it has, the tractor's not that old, a couple of 3 years, but I can see there's rust in there and crud and so on. This is put in there. I don't know, something's wrong. I've tried everything, got a bar, wrenches. I've already ruined a couple of things. Now, the way this works is that you see here, right here, there's a flat. There's a flat on both sides. I think you can see it better if I put a wrench on it. You see, there's a wrench on that. So you should be able to loosen the lock nut, no problem, and then put a wrench on this and back it out, no problem. Yeah, problem. It's stuck in there. Now, here's the difficulty I've run into. Using a wrench on those two little flats, in almost no time at all has destroyed the flats. I tried several different wrenches. Can't get a socket on, can't get a ratchet on. It's got to be a flat type wrench. So I've tried it, and you can't see it anymore. I've destroyed it. Can't get it off. It's just too small. You can't get a good enough grip with a decent wrench. I can't get the damn thing out of there. So I thought about it, and I thought about it. Nothing I can do. But the lock nut, that is this nut right here, you see, I'm going to bring it out here so you can see where it is. This nut right here, I've turned it all the way out to the back end. And it's fine. And it's quite big and in good shape. So I can fairly easily get a good wrench onto that. And I can fairly easily, somewhere here, this one maybe, yes, get a wrench onto that. So you see, I can work these two. I'm going to put a little bit of heat on this. I've already done it once, didn't work. I've tried penetrating oil, I've tried all kinds of things. So what I've done is I've taken that lock nut, you can see it here, okay, and I have welded it to this shaft. The shaft is ruined anyway. The shaft and the ball joint are toast anyway. So I've welded that. You can see it right here. If you can zoom in there, Danny, you can see where I just took me a minute, arc welded that lock nut right there. See it? Right there. I've welded it to the shaft because this little flat is simply too flimsy. There's no way that the wrench will last on there. So now I'm going to simply put the big wrench on there and the big wrench on there, and with a little bit of heat perhaps on the end of the cylinder, and I've jammed, you can't see it too well here, but I have jammed a soaking wet rag in here to protect the rest of the cylinder that goes into the hydraulic cylinder and has the seals on it. I've jammed that in there. It's soaking wet and jammed in there. Hopefully that'll protect it enough. And with a little bit of luck, maybe a big bar, I'll be able to break this free and get it out. I hope it works. Anyway, thank goodness I have an arc welder, and I sort of have an idea what I'm doing. I couldn't think of any other way to get that out of there. Maybe there is another secret. Cut it off, drill it, I don't know. This is what I'm doing. I'll be back to you. It worked, guys. It's coming out. Aha. Well, I guess it's true what my wife constantly says, and I'm a damn genius. So it's coming out, and I'll take another picture in a minute to show you that removed. I get the new one in. Set the toe in, tighten everything up. Tough job, made easy. Thanks to a arc welder. Bye-bye.